Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Rabbi shrahli sadri wa yassirli amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, Bapak Ibu. Best wishes to all of us. With thanks to Allah, the Almighty, by His blessing and mercy, we can gather at the very beautiful and heroic moment of Independence Day of Indonesia at this moment. And of course, our today's agenda is EduTapMu launching entitled Digital Learning Accelerator, held by the cooperation among Lazismu Council, Primary and Secondary Education Council of Muhammadiyah, Primary and Secondary Education of Aisyah, and of course, Enuma.
Previously, please welcome to the honorable person, Professor Dr. Haidar Nasir, MSI, as the Chairman of Muhammadiyah Central Board. Professor Dr. Abdul Mukti, MED, as the Secretary of Muhammadiyah. Dr. Hajah Siti Nurjanah Johantini, MSI, as the Chairwoman of Aisyah Central Board. Ms. Su In Lee as the CEO of Enuma, Mr. Jun Han Kim as the Director of Kotra, Jakarta, Dr. Kasiarno M. Hum as the Secretary of Primary and Secondary Education Council of Muhammadiyah Central Board, and Professor Hilman Latif MA, PhD, as the Chairman of Lazismu Muhammadiyah Central Board. Once again, we say thank you for the presence of all the audiences, committees, and also the participants in these events. Before we come to our core agenda this morning, allow me to read the sequence of our agenda. The first is opening, the second is reciting Holy Quran, the third is singing National Anthem Indonesia Raya, followed by the song of Sang Surya and Mars Aisyah. The fourth is greeting speech from the chairman of Lazismu. And then the next speech is the greeting speech from the CEO of Enuma. The next is greeting speech from the director of Kotra, Korean Trade Investment Promotion Agency, Jakarta. And then the next is greeting speech from the chairwoman of Aisyah Central Board. And the next is also the keynote speech and the launching of EduTapMu program by the Secretary of Muhammadiyah Central Board. And then the eighth agenda is head offering ceremony of EduTapMu, and the last agenda is closing.
Well, Bapak Ibu, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we come to the first agenda for today. Before we start this event, let us pray in accordance with the trust respectively. May Allah makes this rewarding event to all of us, and the event will run smoothly and conducive. So let us recite Basmalah together. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Well, let us continue to the next agenda. The next agenda is the Holy Quran recitation that will be delivered by Kunta Ulinuha, the students of SMA MPS Prambanan, Yogyakarta. Dear Kunta Ulinuha, time is yours.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. يا أيها الذين آمنوا إذا قيل لكم تفسحوا في المجالس فافسحوا يفسح الله لكم وإذا قيل انشزوا فانشزوا يرفع الله الذين آمنوا منكم والذين أوتوا العلم درجات يرفع الله الذين آمنوا منكم والذين أوتوا العلم درجات يرفع الله الذين آمنوا منكم والذين أوتوا العلم درجات والله بما تعملون خبير صدق الله العظيم. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thanks to Kunta Ulinuha who has recited the Holy Quran for us. May Allah always bless us and give us the guidance. Amin.
Amin. Bapak Ibu, ladies and gentlemen, next agenda is singing the Indonesian National Anthem, Indonesia Raya. So, Bapak Ibu, ladies and gentlemen, please pay formal attention when singing our Indonesian National Anthem. next, Sang Surya. Bapak Ibu, ladies and gentlemen, here is Mars Aisyah.
Bapak Ibu yang kami hormati, the next we would like to present video profile of EduTakmu entitled Digital Learning Accelerator. Please enjoy this video.
The COVID-19 pandemic has had a major impact on education around the world. According to UNESCO data in 2020, billions of students and millions of teachers at the elementary to high school in 191 countries, including Indonesia, were affected by the pandemic. All learning activities must be carried out online at home since the beginning of the pandemic. The acceleration of educational transformation is inevitable, so educational innovation is highly needed to carry out learning activities in this new normal era. Lazismu Center Board of Muhammadiyah, in collaboration with various partners, launched EduTapmu program to realize the acceleration of inclusive digital-based learning in order to improve the quality of learning in some areas with limited access to digital technology through tablet devices that based on participatory spirits from students, teachers, innovators, private sectors, and the community. The EduTapmu program aims to realize progressive, inclusive, and digital learning acceleration and ensure the realization of education for all through non-internet access for all regions in Indonesia at the preschool to second grade of primary school, which includes learning about numeracy, literacy, and language, which is conducted digitally with a fun learning atmosphere in the pandemic era. This program is expected to increase preschool to second grade students' capacity in literacy, numeracy, and language by digital-based learning. In addition, EduTapmu is also expected to increase teachers' capacity in implementing digital-based learning at those subjects. Here is the EduTapmu program plan for the next 5 years.
Kita tahu ada tidak kurang dari 25 juta siswa sekolah dasar di Indonesia saat ini. Tentu ya, tidak semuanya memiliki proses pembelajaran yang merata. Salah satunya kita coba mengakselerasi proses pembelajaran pendidikan melalui EduTapmu, yaitu sebuah platform akselerasi pendidikan melalui platform digital near internet. Keunggulan dari program ini adalah kita atau para siswa tidak lagi membutuhkan internet untuk belajar mengajar ya, bersama gurunya dengan menggunakan tablet EduTapmu. Nah, mudah-mudahan dalam 3 tahun ke depan kita bisa mengakses daerah-daerah tertentu di luar Pulau Jawa, di daerah kepulauan, di daerah terpencil, sehingga kita bisa merasakan pendidikan yang bermutu secara merata.
In the first year trial, EduTapmu program will target beneficiaries in 47 Muhammadiyah and Aisyah schools in all provinces on the Java Island, consisting of 2,165 students and 188 teachers with a total of 605 tablets containing literacy, numeracy, Indonesian, and English threatening content suitable for preschool to second grade students.
Saya ucapkan terima kasih atas dukungan seluruh pihak yang telah berkontribusi pada program ini. Ada beberapa lembaga atau perusahaan-perusahaan swasta ya, dengan CSR-nya secara generous disampaikan kepada Lazismu. Ya. Ada juga dukungan dari mitra ya, di dalam dan luar negeri, termasuk di sini adalah CEO Enuma yang berbasis di Amerika Serikat, serta teman-teman kita berasal dari Korea Selatan, Singapura, dan tentu saja dari Indonesia. Mudah-mudahan ikhtiar ini berujung pada satu proses pencerahan bagi anak didik kita yang akan menjadi generasi emas di tahun 2040. Demikian dari saya, selamat EduTabu, mudah-mudahan menjadi akselerator proses pembelajaran bagi anak-anak kita. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Well, Bapak Ibu, ladies and gentlemen, we continue to the next agenda is first greeting speech that will be delivered by the chairman of Lazismu. So please welcome to Professor Hilman Latif, MA PhD. Camera is yours.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon and good evening, because we are now staying in different places. The Honorable Professor Haidar Nasir, the Chairman of Muhammadiyah, and Mr. General Secretary Professor Abdul Mu'ti, the Chairwoman of Aisyah, Dr. Nurjannah Johantini, and the CEO of Enuma, Ms. Sun In Lee, as well as representative from Kotra Jakarta, Junhan Kim, my colleague and friends here from Dikdasman, Muhammadiyah and Aisyah, Dr. Kasyarno, as well as Ibu Asmarwati, their friends and participants. I'm very delighted, happy, and honored today as we are going to launch our project that we have prepared for at least 1.5 years. Let me begin a short story behind the launch of this project. In 2009, I got a call from Mr. Ambassador, Indonesian Ambassador in Korea, His Excellency Umar Hadi, who introduced me to NGOs and companies working on education, which is known Enuma. And then afterward, I was interested in knowing further what Enuma is, what kind of project they have done so far. Few days later, I got a call from Mr. Ming Wong, representing Enuma, and we talked for 1 hour by phone, exchanged ideas, experience, okay, try to know each other, try to see the possibility of making partnership between us, and to see the advantage of Muhammadiyah and Aisyah, the capacity that they have in running education. And I'm also look for the capacity of Enuma in developing educational technology. And we came to an agreement to talk further about this. I remember that the CEO wanted to visit Indonesia. However, our representative of Enuma, however, due to the pandemic, in February, the journey was canceled. Then in early March, when I returned from South Africa, I changed my direction to Jakarta and stopped by in Singapore to meet the Enuma representative. I stopped by in Singapore for 3 hours, directly go to the restaurant and meet the Enuma there. We had a discussion for 1 hour with the Singaporeans and also friends from other NGOs. And we come to an agreement how to develop this project with the same goals, how to spread education for all. I would like to thank my friends, my colleagues from Dikdasmen Muhammadiyah and Dikdasmen Aisyah for their dedication and devotion for this project. We meet almost every week and even twice a week with Enuma for 1 year. So I believe this project will be meaningful for us, meaningful for our students, meaningful for our nations, in order to foster education for all, in order to foster quality educations, not only during the pandemic, but also how to fill the gap, okay, the discrepancy, the gap between regions in eastern part of Indonesia, in the outer islands, in the remote areas, and even in the cities. And therefore, I would like to thank Enuma for this partnership. I believe this is just beginning. As I mentioned before, we are planning to create the project for 3 years to run this project, and we do hope the next 2 years afterward, we can evaluate and develop the project based on the interests of Indonesia, as well as Muhammadiyah and Aisyah, which now manage thousands of educational institutions ranging from kindergartens to high school, as well as higher educational institution. Ladies and gentlemen, dear participants, colleagues, and friends, again, this is just the beginning, and we do hope that this year we can run our initial project, we can evaluate and learn how Indonesian society, how students in particular and teacher can adapt to a new system, new culture of learning, and how to develop future education in this nation. Thank you very much. Thank you for everyone. I'm very honored and very proud of you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you very much to Professor Hilman Latif, MA PhD, who has delivered the speech.
Well, our excellent distinguished guests and also ladies and gentlemen, now we continue to the next agenda, that is the greeting speech from the CEO of Enuma. This speech will be delivered by Ms. Su In Lee. Therefore, time is yours.
Hello, I'm Su In Lee, CEO and co-founder at Enuma. It's an ultimate honor to participate to EduTab MOOC project with our Sekolah Enuma app. Today, I will introduce who we are and will explain our journey to create Sekolah Enuma for Indonesian learners. Enuma is a social enterprise operated in the United States and Korea. We have created world-best learning application for last 9 years. Our Todo Math and Todo English app are worldwide bestsellers in families of young children in the United States, Korea, and China. Enuma's Korean literacy app is recently selected as one of the official providers to EduTech programs supporting low-resourced learners in Korean schools. In 2019, Enuma won the Global Learning X Prize competition, which aimed to find an autonomous learning application which could help children learn basic literacy and math. With support from KOICA and the Korean government, we were able to develop a digital learning program that children with no access to internet in low-resource communities could use successfully. Our team proved that a well-made learning application can really make children learn basic reading and writing on their own. In the 15 months of field study conducted by UNESCO, 400 out-of-school children in rural Tanzania played our application about 1 hour per day and demonstrated meaningful learning outcome similar to 1 year of school learning. Seeing our result at the Global Learning X Prize competition, the Head Foundation in Singapore invited me to speak in Singapore and Malaysian universities and suggested to start a project for Indonesian learners. The Head Foundation inspired us to think about children in ASEAN countries and gave grant to make the Indonesian program. Indonesian company PSMI GMP also shared their desire to support local schools and families and generously participated to this project. Fortunately, Indonesia was not a strange subject for us. One of our team members is Indonesian. Nesya Aninjita have worked from early days of X Prize project as an artist. She once taught children as a crew of Indonesian Mengazar and had shared for years about Indonesian language, culture, and her desire to make Indonesian version of learning application. We decided to build the newest and greatest learning application, and Nesya is leading the whole localization as project manager of Sekolah Enuma Indonesia. She connected various talents in Indonesia. Ibu Ella Yulaellawati, a former ECE director in the Ministry of Education, reviewed our existing program and provided direction of Sekolah Enuma's curriculum. We worked with talented curriculum designers, storywriters, artists, and actors around Indonesia, and created hundreds of new books, videos, game contents for last 18 months. I can't say enough gratitude to the all Indonesian staffs dedicated to the creation of Sekolah Enuma app. Thank you. With the extended help from the Head Foundation and PSMI GMP, we could field test early version of Sekolah Enuma program with 600 children in 2 areas in early 2021. We researched the learning efficacy and cultural appropriateness of the app with this study. Children demonstrated good learning gain in math and English, and we could collect precious data and insight to improve the application. The field test was a success due to the support of our field staffs and headmasters and teachers of the Lampung schools, and with Yayasan Pundasi Hidap and families in Medan. Now I'm so excited to introduce the latest version of Sekolah Enuma Indonesia app. This app contains about 2 years of learning contents across Indonesian literacy, math, and English. There are thousands of games, books, and videos in this large app. It is fully localized by talented Indonesian staffs and reflect Indonesian culture and value within the curriculum. Children will learn foundational skills by interacting with this tablet software and will enjoy books and learning materials inside the app. We hope that this application will help children learn better at school, explore the pleasure of learning, and build important future skills such as digital literacy or English as a second language with fun. This app is designed with a universal design for learning principle to help different learners to learn easily. Our team especially cares children who are struggling in learning, who don't have enough preparation to the school. The books have read aloud functions, videos have subtitles, and the rule of learning games are simple to understand and well scaffolded. Sekolah Enuma has developed with all our experience, which made our application to global #1 in the chart and made us win the largest EdTech competition in the history. Hopefully, this app will help children to enjoy every moment of learning and to catch up from the learning loss we all experience because of the coronavirus pandemic. We hope teachers will get help to provide fun resources to the classroom and to understand children's progress through Teacher Dashboard. There were many amazing moments help us bring this app to this moment. In my short trip to Singapore in February 2020, I've met Dr. Hillman in Singapore with the kind introduction of Pak Umar Hadi, the Indonesian ambassador to Korea. Thank you for your precious support and confidence to bring this project to this moment. We are so excited to be launching Sekolah Enuma Indonesia with Muhammadiyah Aisyah Razismu, who are truly pioneers in bringing innovation education technologies to Indonesia. We are honored to be working alongside this team to help accelerate learning opportunities for children. The EduTech Move project can indeed become a showcase of the power of innovation and perhaps become the model not only for Indonesia but around the Asian countries. Like our children, Enuma is always learning. We are so proud of the application. We hope your student will joyfully experience over the next month. Yet there is much to do, keep improving it. Please help us innovative by sharing your findings, satisfactions, and wishes with us. With our precious field partner, Provisi Education, we will do our best to support the schools and improve the application to deliver the best learning to children around Indonesia. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you very much to Ms. Su In Lee that has delivered the great speech.
Bapak Ibu, ladies and gentlemen, next is the greeting speech from the Director of Kotra Jakarta, Korean Trade Investment Promotion Agency. Please welcome to Mr. Jun Han Kim. Camera is yours.
Selamat pagi. Hello.
Selamat pagi.
Yeah, selamat pagi, all the distinguished guests. My name is Jun Han Kim, the Director of Kotra Jakarta. I'm honored to congratulate the launch of the EduTech program. Kotra is the government-funded organization of South Korea that promotes the trade and investment between Korea and foreign companies in 84 countries. As the director of Kotra, I'm delighted to see the beginning of an exciting partnership between Muhammadiyah, Razismu, Aisyah, and Enuma. Muhammadiyah, the oldest respected Islamic organization in Indonesia, and Enuma, Korea's world-renowned edutech company, have a lot to offer each other. As we know, the COVID-19 pandemic is disrupting equitable quality education in almost every country. It has become ever more critical to adopt to innovative and transformative educational approaches that can help support all children and leave no child behind. I read so many inspirational stories of Indonesian teachers serving in remote areas. Even in this pandemic situation, some teachers willingly walked into deep forest area, more than 10 kilometers, to teach lessons to their students. Some teachers used small boats as their classroom and sailed on the river to find better mobile signal so that students can access online education system. I was deeply moved by the passionate sacrifices of these teachers. And I was more deeply touched by children's faces full of joy about learning. For these students and teachers, EduTech Move will be a great help. I believe EduTech Move program will shed new light on ways to achieve equitable quality education during this pandemic. I appreciate the Central Board and the Primary and Secondary Education Council of Muhammadiyah, Razismu, and the Central Board of Aisyah for making this program possible for every child in the country. I also thank your partnership with Korean startup Enuma and trust that Enuma's proven expertise will help achieve your vision for the program successfully. Indonesia has always been considered a core partner country in the Asian region for Korea. And Korea aims to further enhance the mutual beneficial cooperation with Indonesia through its New Southern Plus policy. Kotra Jakarta will continue to dedicate itself to making Korean and Indonesian business partnership successful. Once again, I send my congratulations to all. Kotra looks forward to successful implementation of this program and its expansion. Thank you. Terima kasih. Kamsahamnida.
Terima kasih. Many bunch of thanks to Mr. Jun Han Kim that has delivered the greeting speech.
Baik, Bapak Ibu yang kami hormati serta hadirin yang berbahagia, memasuki acara berikutnya yaitu sambutan dari Ketua Umum Aisyah yang pada kesempatan ini akan disampaikan oleh beliau Ibu Dr. Hajah Siti Nurjanah Johantini MSI. Kepadanya kami persilahkan.
Baik, terima kasih. Suara saya bisa diterima?
Iya, Ibu.
Ya, Bu.
Ya, bisa.
Sudah terdengar jelas.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Alhamdulillahilladzi arsala rasulahu bil-huda wa dinil haq liyudhhirahu 'ala dini kulli wa kafa billahi shahida. Asyhadu an la ilaha illallah wahdahu la syarika lah wa asyhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluh. Yang saya hormati Bapak Profesor Dr. Abdul Mukti, Sekretaris Jenderal Pimpinan Pusat Muhammadiyah, The Honorable CEO Soen Lee, yang kami hormati para pimpinan Majelis Pendidikan Dasar Menengah, pimpinan Pusat Muhammadiyah maupun pimpinan Pusat Aisyah, juga pimpinan wilayah Muhammadiyah, pimpinan wilayah Aisyah, dan seluruh yang hadir pada kesempatan yang sangat baik ini. Pertama, kita bersyukur atas nikmat Allah yang telah pada kesempatan Hari Kemerdekaan Republik Indonesia yang ke-76 ini kita melakukan launching Idutatmo. Tentu ini merupakan satu peristiwa yang sangat bermakna bagi kita semua, di mana kemerdekaan ini memang harus kita maknai, kita aktualisasikan, dan kita isi dengan berbagai ikhtiar kemajuan, dan oleh Muhammadiyah Aisyah hal itu terus dilakukan sejak awal perjuangan kemerdekaan Republik Indonesia. Oleh karena itu tentu sangat bersyukur apa yang kita lakukan pada launching ini adalah sesuatu yang kita semua ingin memajukan generasi yang akan datang bagi kepentingan Indonesia maupun kepentingan sumber daya manusia global. Juga Prof. Hilman Latif yang telah mengikhtiarkan bersama-sama dengan Majelis Pendidikan Dasar dan Menengah baik Muhammadiyah maupun Aisyah, kami sampaikan terima kasih dengan usahanya yang sedemikian rupa. Melalui lazismu kita bisa berbuat lebih luas lagi dengan bersinergi dengan berbagai pihak, dan pada saat ini sinergi yang demikian baiknya insya Allah untuk kepentingan ke depan dengan Enuma yang tadi sudah kita dengarkan bersama sambutannya. Oleh karena itu, atas nama pimpinan Pusat Aisyah, tentu menyambut baik dan ingin mendukung secara bersungguh-sungguh. Kenapa demikian? Karena Aisyah sebagai organisasi di Persyarikatan Muhammadiyah yang hadir pada tahun 1917 sudah memasuki abad kedua sebagai organisasi perempuan terbesar di Indonesia dengan amal usahanya, nampak bahwa keperluan Idutapmu ini begitu penting, yakni agar supaya kita bisa semakin mendekatkan anak-anak bangsa yang jauh di sana, di kepulauan-kepulauan terpencil, di daerah-daerah terpencil, yang mana mereka merasa atau bahkan tidak mendapatkan akses internet, bahkan juga akses pendidikan. Namun kami bersyukur bahwa Aisyah dengan amal usaha pendidikan PAUD, pendidikan anak usia dini, kindergarten, atau Taman Kanak-kanak Aisyah Bustanul Atfal, yang berdiri pada tahun 1919 oleh Aisyah, sekarang telah berkembang luas yang jumlahnya kurang lebih 20.000 dan berada di daerah-daerah terpencil yang jauh dari akses dan bahkan juga pendidikan belum ada di daerah-daerah tersebut. Tentu melalui program ini adalah suatu yang sangat menggembirakan. Kami meyakini dan percaya bahwa program melalui tabletmu ini akan isinya akan banyak hal menggugah dan menggembirakan para anak-anak kami, anak-anak di daerah-daerah terpencil, anak usia dini yang bahkan mungkin tidak pernah melihat sesuatu yang lebih baik dari kehidupannya di daerah tersebut. Mereka akan punya harapan, mereka akan punya tempat untuk bisa belajar melalui sebuah instrumen yang sangat penting ini. Isi dari tabletmu pastinya sudah disesuaikan dengan kepentingan-kepentingan, terutama bagi Aisyah yang begitu banyaknya sekolah-sekolah di daerah terpencil berisi nilai-nilai, yang nilai itu merupakan fondasi bagi anak-anak usia dini, nilai di mana Islam mengajarkan kepada rahmatan lil alamin, Islam untuk semuanya, Islam yang inklusif, Islam yang tidak diskriminasi, dan bahkan untuk anak-anak itu juga diajari, diberikan pendidikan mengenai kebersamaan, peduli, kasih sayang, dan mereka akan tumbuh menjadi generasi atau menjadi anak-anak yang kokoh jiwanya, percaya diri, karena telah mendapatkan pendidikan yang diikhtiarkan bersama-sama ini. Itu harapan kami, dan kalau pada program kali ini masih bersifat terbatas, tentu bagi Muhammadiyah sesuatu yang terbatas itu akan kemudian dicanangkan menjadi semakin luas, baik itu dilakukan secara bersama-sama maupun dilakukan secara mandiri. Oleh karena itu, penghargaan yang tinggi dan apresiasi kepada ikhtiar ini dan kepada CEO Ibu Soenli, kami sampaikan terima kasih yang sebesar-besarnya. Anak-anak kami akan mendapatkan harapan melalui Idutapmu. Anak-anak kami yang ada di daerah-daerah pegunungan, daerah-daerah pesisir jauh, daerah-daerah kepulauan, mereka akan mendapatkan sesuatu yang menggembirakan, membesarkan hatinya, dan pikirannya akan terbuka bahwa mereka punya harapan hidup yang menyenangkan dan membahagiakan. Demikian, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Baik, kami ucapkan terima kasih kepada Ibu Dr. Hajah Siti Nurjanah Johantini MSI yang telah berkenan memberikan sambutannya.
Bapak Ibu, berikutnya akan kita dengarkan sambutan atau pembicara kunci dan sekaligus launching EduTapmu oleh Sekretaris Muhammadiyah Pusat tentang kreasi inovasi Muhammadiyah menghadapi pandemi COVID-19, menghadirkan EduTapmu Digital Learning Accelerator. Ladies and gentlemen, now we are continuing for the main agenda is keynote speech and the launching of EduTapmu program that will be delivered by our excellent keynote speaker, Professor Dr. Abdul Mukti MED. So please welcome to Professor Dr. Abdul Mukti MED. Camera is yours.
Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
So allow me to greet in 3 different times. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Alhamdulillah, salatu wassalamu ala rasulillah, la hawla wa la quwata illa billah, amma ba'd. Honorable Professor Haidar Nasir, Chairperson of Central Board Muhammadiyah, Honorable Dr. Nurjana Juantini, Chairwoman of Central Board Aisyah, and also Honorable Ms. Su In Lee, CEO of Enuma. I think you are in US now. And also Honorable Mr. Jun Han Kim, Director of Kotra in Jakarta. Of course, I have to say my special greeting to the Chairman of Lajismu Pimpinan Pusat Muhammadiyah and also the head of Muhammadiyah and Aisyah Primary and Secondary Council of the Central Board of Muhammadiyah and Aisyah. And of course, distinguished guests, I noticed that there are also special invitation to the partners of this program. I just received a message from Kiai Arifin Junaidi, the head of Lembaga Pendidikan Ma'arif PBNU, who is also my very good friend and my secretary at Badan Standar Nasional Pendidikan. And of course, distinguished participants, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, on behalf of Central Board Muhammadiyah, allow me to extend my appreciation to the hard work and to the achievement, and of course to the launching of the EduTapmu program that aim and mean as a digital learning acceleration. It is a very good partnership and very strategic partnership that indicate how people from different parts of the world and from many different national and cultural background could still work together for the acceleration of learning. We could see here, apart from a very challenging and very distressed pandemic, I think we could also see that to some extent, COVID-19 also united us. COVID-19 actually called us, people from all over the world, to work together and to bring a global awareness that this pandemic is not exclusively and not mainly a problem of one particular country, but it is our universal, our world problems. It is indeed a clear example that people in the world are united. And one that could unite us is technology. Therefore, we could see that Enuma, as one of a very excellent education program, originally from South Korea, I think, and then spread in many different parts of the world, as explained by Professor Hilman Latif, that's already become a very global learning and a very global instrument that help us to work and to learn more effectively. In this pandemic, especially in Indonesian context, and has been also highlighted by Dr. Siti Nurjana Joantini, that we face a very challenging situation while we actually face how this pandemic actually challenged us, how we could still deliver a very effective teaching and learning despite the constraint from our physical and our, let's say, face-to-face interactions. It is indeed that we have to learn very quickly and we have to accelerate how we could solve the problems. Therefore, when we discuss about education in the pandemic situation, we think about 4 aspects that are integrated and it has to be achieved all together. The one is gadget, of course. Since our physical movement is limited, then we do really need gadget. This might not be an issue in United States, South Korea, or Singapore, or other developed countries, but in Indonesia, gadget is still one of serious issues. It is in this context then the availability of gadget that make it and already provided through this program actually becoming one of the solutions for our education. We still, and sometimes we receive so many information that within a family, there is one single gadget, but within a family, there are more than one student. So we could see how they have to share the gadget, and we could imagine how learning could happen if the gadget is actually inadequate. It is in this context then this gadget is really useful and it's really beneficial. The second is internet. We have the gadget, but if there is no internet connection, then the gadget is useless. But this gadget is actually enable us to overcome the issue of internet, because as already explained before, that this gadget does not require any internet connection. It means that we could do offline instead of having learning and teaching program always online. Because sometimes, again, in Indonesia, we still find a very serious limitation on the internet access in our country. And even more, not only internet access, but also electricity access. We received the information that I think approximately 40% of Indonesian villages do not have electricity access. I think to the same context, more than 40% of Indonesians also do not have internet access. Therefore, the availability of technology that enable us to still work and develop a learning without internet connection is one of the solutions. The third is budget, of course. We have the gadget, we have the internet, and we have to be able to buy the package. We have to be able to afford the quota. If we don't have the quota, then all equipment does not work at all. Then, of course, this gadget seems to be also very cheap and very affordable. And also, again, it could solve the issue of budget that for now on, it is not only become a problem among families, among students, but also among teachers. I think to some extent also become a problem among us as lecturers, as professors, because as a professor, we have to teach online, and the issue of budget seems to be still a serious matter in the Indonesian context. And finally, is mindset. This is, I think, one of the most essential among the 3 aspects that I've mentioned before. Mindset means we have to change our mind that we are not in a normal situation. We are now in a pandemic situation. Then we have to change, we have to shift the way our things and the way we teach and the way we learn according to the situation. Unless we change our mindset, then whatever technology available, whatever technology is actually affordable, but since we do not have, let's say, a relevant and a progressive mindset, then we might think that this technology is something that is used only for temporary time or only for this pandemic situation. In my view, when we think about the future world and we are living in the digital age, technology, just like the tech that is now becoming available, is one of the very essential means and media of learning. So we have to change our mindset from pra-COVID, this COVID time, and post-COVID. So this, in my view, could become the alternative and the early advancement of a very digitalized teaching and learning processes. And of course, having technology, as Ibu Dr. Nurdana already mentioned, for some students is something that really novel, something that's really new. Therefore, by having this EduTech technology and also Enuma learning system, then we could have at least first is joyful learning. Learning has to be joyful. Learning has to be fun. Although something that is fun does not always mean to be funny. Because something that is funny might not be fun at all. So students find learning is fun when it is meaningful and when it is joyful, and they could actually use the technology in a very simple way. I could see from the video that the tab is very user-friendly, and I think the language is already designed somehow so that it could be used by students from many different nations and also different language backgrounds. The second, of course, learning has to be mindful. Learning could become mindful if students engage with the learning process. They find that they are part of the inclusive teaching learning program, and they are actually not exclusively, and also it's not actually neglected within the teaching and learning process. Of course, mindful learning is the learning that is thought-provoking, the learning that stimulates and motivates students to think critically, or in other words, I think we can say mindful learning or higher order thinking skill learning is learning that involves and motivates students to habituate themselves to be critical thinking learners. This is one of the skills that highly necessary for our nowadays time and for our future work. And finally, of course, learning joyful, mindful, and the third, learning has to be meaningful. It is meaningful because learners could gain so many valuable knowledge, so many valuable skills that actually becoming very meaningful because they find the meaning of learning and the meaning of having good education. I could see from the video before that one of the issue in our country is the low capacity of numeracy. And to some extent, numeracy does not come from the complexity of mathematics or numeracy skills, but to some extent because of the poor, or for example, again, because of the very conservative or traditional teaching of math or traditional teaching of numeracy. It is in this context then students could become more interested in maths and maybe could become a very good in maths because they find that this subject is really joyful and they could learn math in a very simple way because the teacher, the technology help them to understand the logic of math. And of course, language is always also fun because nowadays we could learn language through technology. And I think when we have our presentation today in English, does not mean that our Indonesian audience does not understand the language, but I think they could also have simultaneous interpretation in Bahasa Indonesia. So using technology, for example, then they could actually have our presentation that's delivered in English, but they could listen in Indonesian language or maybe in Korean language. And of course, when we think of this partnership in the context of bilateral relation, we could see how Indonesia and South Korea, of course, become a very good and strategic partners, not only in business, but also in education. Korea has been one of the most popular country now, especially because of the Korean drama. The Korean drama has become one of the most favorite TV show in Indonesia, but now we have Korean education system that also bring the nuance that Korea is not only well known because of its drama, but also well known because of its advance in education and also in technology. And finally, of course, again, allow me to extend my appreciation to Lazismu, of course, Enuma, which is already translated into Sekolah Enuma, and also to Majelis Dikdasmen Pimpinan Pusat Muhammadiyah, Majelis Dikdasmen Pimpinan Pusat Asia, and also Alfamart, that has become one of the partner of Lazismu and Muhammadiyah for a couple of years. We look ahead that this EduTech might become a new movement in our digitalized education and also in our new and advanced teaching and learning program. And with EduTech, hopefully we could reach more and more students, especially those who are living in the remote area of the country or those who are living left behind because of their economic difficulty. Again, on behalf of Central Board Muhammadiyah, allow me to officially launch EduTech MU, Digital Learning Acceleration. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi
wabarakatuh. Kami ucapkan terima kasih kepada Profesor Dr. Abdul Mukti MID yang telah memberikan arahan, wawasan, semangat, arahan dan juga telah melaunching EduTapMu program. Thank you very much for our excellent keynote speaker, Professor Dr. Abdul Mukti MID, that has delivered and pledged to give the speech and launch our great program of EduTapMu. May it will be useful for generating the great outcomes to the development of our education. Amin.
Amin. Baik, Bapak Ibu yang kami hormati, selanjutnya mari kita simak penampilan dari video sambutan dan juga ucapan dari Ketua Umum PP Muhammadiyah Profesor Dr. Haidar Nasir MSI, kemudian Kemenko PMK RI Profesor Dr. Muhajir Effendi MAP, dan juga Wakil Ketua MPR RI Dr. Haji Zulkifli Hasan SEMM. Selamat menyaksikan.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin wassalatu wassalamu ala asrofil anbiya'i wa khairil mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Atas nama pimpinan Pusat Muhammadiyah, saya menyampaikan selamat atas launching EduTapMu, kerjasama antara Majelis Dikdasmen PP Muhammadiyah dengan Lazismu PP Muhammadiyah. Dengan program ini, kami berharap Majelis Dikdasmen sebagai pilar penting dan leading sektor untuk pendidikan tingkat dasar dan menengah akan mampu menghadirkan proses pembelajaran yang efisien, yang efektif, dan berkemajuan. Dengan menggunakan teknologi IT yang canggih, serta cara pembelajaran yang terbaik, kami yakin Majelis Dikdasmen lewat program EduTebmu yang didukung oleh Lajismu akan semakin melakukan proses pembelajaran yang bersifat akseleratif. Akselerasi proses pembelajaran menjadi keniscayaan bagi majelis ini dalam usaha meningkatkan kualitas pendidikan Muhammadiyah, khususnya di tingkat dasar dan menengah, termasuk di dalamnya untuk meningkatkan kualitas pembelajaran di tingkat pendidikan usia dini dan TK yang diselenggarakan oleh Aisyah. Kami berharap bahwa kita semakin akrab dengan teknologi IT yang canggih sebagai alat dan instrumen kita untuk meningkatkan kualitas pembelajaran menuju tujuan pendidikan Muhammadiyah, membentuk insan yang beriman dan berakhlak mulia, cerdas berilmu, berkeahlian, dan mampu berperan dalam kehidupan yang lebih baik. Lewat program ini, kami percaya Majelis Dikdasmen PP Muhammadiyah sampai ke bawah mampu menggelindingkan sebuah proses pembelajaran yang merata, berkualitas, dan berjaringan kuat untuk meningkatkan kehadiran lembaga pendidikan Muhammadiyah yang unggul dan berkemajuan. Kita saat ini harus berlomba, berfastabiqul khairat dengan lembaga-lembaga pendidikan lain di luar Muhammadiyah, termasuk yang diselenggarakan oleh pemerintah, yang makin hari makin mengambil keputusan-keputusan yang lebih berkonsentrasi untuk membina dan mengembangkan pendidikan negeri, maka saatnya lah Muhammadiyah semakin mandiri, punya kekuatan karakter, dan spirit atau jiwa untuk dinamis, akseleratif dalam virus inner dynamic yang kokoh dan kuat. Kami berharap program ini juga didukung oleh kemampuan keahlian dari para pimpinan sekolah, guru dan tenaga kependidikan yang adaptif terhadap teknologi IT, sekaligus juga mampu melakukan akselerasi inovasi dan kreasi, sehingga terjadi perpaduan antara kecanggihan teknologi dengan kecerdasan dan kemampuan inovasi dari para penyelenggara pendidikan Muhammadiyah. Selamat, semoga semuanya diberi kemudahan, kelancaran, dan rahmat serta ridho dari Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. Nasrun minallah wa fathun qarib. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Saya Muhajir Effendi, Menteri Koordinator Bidang Pembangunan Manusia dan Kebudayaan, mengucapkan selamat atas diluncurkannya program EduTebmu Digital Learning Accelerator yang diselenggarakan berkat kerjasama antara Lajismu, Dikdasmen PP Aisyah, dan Enuma. Semoga dengan adanya program ini akan dapat membantu meningkatkan kualitas dan mutu pembelajaran di masa pandemi, serta dapat mengakselerasi pembelajaran berbasis digital di wilayah-wilayah yang memiliki keterbatasan akses teknologi. Sekali lagi, saya ucapkan selamat. Semoga program ini bisa terlaksana dengan sebaik-baiknya. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Merdeka!
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Saya Zulkifli Hasan mengucapkan selamat dan sukses atas launching program EduTabmu yang diinisiasi Majelis Dikdasmen Pimpinan Pusat Muhammadiyah, Aisyah, dan Lazismu. Di tengah pandemi COVID-19 yang masih tinggi, pendidikan menjadi salah satu sektor yang terkena dampak cukup serius, sehingga membuat anak-anak kita belajar dari rumah. Banyak tantangan pembelajaran daring di masa pandemi seperti ketersediaan gawai dan tablet, masalah kuota, akses internet, dan lain sebagainya. Saya bersyukur dan apresiasi Muhammadiyah hadir dengan program 5.000. Bayangkan, 5.000 tablet pembelajaran yang bisa digunakan tanpa akses internet dengan aplikasi pembelajaran yang menarik. Dalam hal ini, literasi, numerasi, dan bahasa Inggris khususnya bagi sekolah-sekolah yang membutuhkan. Saya sekali lagi mengucapkan selamat dan terima kasih, apresiasi kepada Muhammadiyah. Semoga program ini sukses dan tentu banyak manfaatnya. Billahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam. Baik Bapak Ibu dan juga para tamu undangan yang kami hormati, sekarang adalah waktunya ceremonial of handovering atau serah terima. Yang pertama adalah Profesor Dr. Hilman Latif MA PhD selaku PP Lazismu menyerahkan secara simbolik kepada Sekretaris Majelis Pendidikan Dasar Menengah Muhammadiyah, Bapak Kasyarno M. Hum dan Bapak Dwi Santoso PhD, dan juga kepada PP Aisyah yang dalam hal ini dihadiri Ibu Asmar SPSI MSI MPSI Psikolog STHT. Kami silakan untuk menyerahkan secara simbolik kepada Majelis Dikdasmen PP Muhammadiyah dan Aisyah. Karena prokes jadi mengambil sendiri sertifikat penyerahan dari Lazismu ke kedua Majelis Pendidikan Dasar Menengah Muhammadiyah dan Aisyah. Terima kasih, formasi tetap berada di tempat. Iya. Berikutnya Bapak Ibu, penyerahan EduTabmu kepada sekolah-sekolah. Yang pertama adalah Bapak Sutarlan SAG MSI dari SD Muhammadiyah Kadisoka. Iya, prosesi mengambil sendiri. Kedua, Ibu Sutamini dari TK Aba Pringbulung. Ketiga, Ibu Sri Mariati SPD dari TK Aba Noto Prajan. Keempat, Ibu Sugianti SAG dari TK Aba Baitul Ihsan. Dan yang kelima, Ibu Erna Ningtyas-Tuti SPD SD dari SD Muhammadiyah Insan Kreatif Kembaran. Mohon tepuk tangan. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Secara simbolik sudah penyerahan kepada Majelis Dikdasmen PP Aisyah dan Muhammadiyah dan berikut juga kepada all educators. Thank you for all the representatives that on the stage here for completing the handover ceremonial event of EduTabmu. Because of the pandemic, the handovering process is only a symbolic ceremony. The last but not least, we still hope that this successful cooperation program can generate the long-term success and a great achievement in developing our education during the pandemic and getting a betterment education than for Indonesia and South Korea. Thank you very much. Take picture, please. Ya, amin. Semoga bermanfaat. Amin, amin ya Rabbal Alamin. Okay, take pictures, Venice. Thank you very much. Silahkan duduk kembali Bapak Ibu dari Majelis Pendidikan Dasar Menengah Muhammadiyah maupun Aisyah dan juga all educators that has received the EduTabmu program, the tablet.
Baik, Bapak Ibu yang kami hormati, selanjutnya mari kita saksikan video ucapan dari KBRI Seoul HE Umar Hadi, kemudian Ketua Majelis Dikdasmen PP Muhammadiyah Dr. Sungkowo Mujiamono MSI, kemudian Ketua Majelis Dikdasmen PP Aisyah Dr. Anda Fitri Willis MPD, dan juga Direktur Alfamart Bapak Solihin. Selamat menyaksikan.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everybody. I trust that everyone is in a good health today. I am very pleased to join you in this very special occasion through this video message. First of all, I wish to take this opportunity to congratulate PP Muhammadiyah, Majelis Dikdasmen, Lazismu, and PP Aisyah, as well as Enuma, for the launching of EduTapmu. I believe this visionary project will be a great contribution to the advancement of education in Indonesia. It is still fresh in my memory when in September 2019, an international charity organization asked for my advice about how to find a local partner in helping the poor in Indonesia to get access to education. It took me no time to immediately propose Muhammadiyah. Why? Because I knew for sure that Muhammadiyah would never shy away from collaborating with a foreign entity when it comes to serving the interests of the people. I also knew for sure that Muhammadiyah would never shy away from new technology and innovation. I was therefore very happy when my good friend Professor Dr. Hilman Latif, the chairman of Lazismu, took up this project and worked tirelessly with Enuma to turn an idea into reality. Later in March 2021, I had a meeting with the talented team of Enuma, and I was very happy to learn that the project was progressing well. I also encouraged Enuma to establish its base in Indonesia as soon as possible. I think a joint venture between Enuma and a Muhammadiyah-based business unit would be beneficial for everybody and would ensure sustainability of this groundbreaking educational initiative. Lastly, I should also like to underline that when it comes to digital transformation in human life, the time is now. We have to make sure that our children will become digital native. Once again, congratulations to all parties involved in this long-term vision. As we celebrate Indonesia's independence today, I am confident that EduTapmu will contribute in ensuring Indonesia's next generation thriving in the coming global competition. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. EduTapmu merupakan program penyelenggaraan pendidikan yang memanfaatkan aplikasi dalam tablet guna mempermudah proses pembelajaran di TK dan SD Muhammadiyah ataupun Aisyah tanpa harus menggunakan internet. Untuk itu, kami Majelis Pendidikan Dasar dan Menengah PP Muhammadiyah berterima kasih pada semua pihak yang telah berpartisipasi dalam program ini, terutama kepada Lazismu Pusat yang telah bekerja sama dalam pengadaan tablet dan penyelenggaraan program EduTatmu. Selamat, terima kasih. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Pimpinan Pusat Aisyah Majelis Dikdasmen dengan rasa syukur dan bangga mengucapkan selamat atas launching EduTatmu, Edukasi Tablet Muhammadiyah. Program kerjasama antara Lazismu, Majelis Dikdasmen PP Muhammadiyah, Pimpinan Pusat Aisyah Majelis Dikdasmen, dan Sekolah Enuma. Program ini merupakan kontribusi nyata Perserikatan Muhammadiyah terhadap mencerdaskan kehidupan anak bangsa. Dalam ulang tahun Republik Indonesia yang ke-76, Perserikatan Muhammadiyah memberikan hadiah berupa inovasi pembelajaran dalam bentuk EduTatmu. Hal ini sebagai solusi untuk memberikan pembelajaran terhadap anak-anak bangsa yang kesulitan dalam akses internet. Semoga kerjasama ini dapat berjalan dengan baik dan kolaborasi ini bisa diteruskan untuk pendidikan yang akan datang sehingga akselerasi pendidikan di Indonesia dapat terwujud. Demikian, terima kasih. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alfamart mendukung program EduTatmu Digital Learning, akselerator yang diinisiasi oleh Lazis Muhammadiyah. Semoga bantuan di bidang pendidikan ini bermanfaat bagi generasi muda di Indonesia. Billahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Well, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, finally we have done through a series of the agenda and we come to the end of this event. Before we closing this event from the deepest of the heart, I am Arifin Nur Himawan
dan saya Fitri Sari Sukmawati. Kami berdua, Pak Arifin Nur Himawan dari SMA Muhammadiyah 2 Yogyakarta, saya dari SMA Muhammadiyah 3 Yogyakarta yang bertugas sebagai Master of Ceremony. Mohon maaf apabila ada kata-kata yang kurang berkenan dan semoga kerjasama selalu terselenggara dengan baik. Dan terima kasih kepada TV-mu. Kami informasikan bahwa program ini akan disiarkan live delay oleh TV-mu. Jadi bisa disaksikan nanti setelah detik-detik proklamasi, Bapak Ibu bisa menyaksikan kembali program ini. Baik, terima kasih kepada semua pihak. And let us close this session by saying hamdalah together. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Kami ucapkan terima kasih kepada Bapak Ibu Prof. Hilman, Bapak Kasiarno, Ibu Asmar, dan Bapak Ibu dari sekolah-sekolah. Dan juga tidak lupa seluruh peserta, Bapak Ibu tamu undangan, Bapak Prof. Haidar Nasir, Ibu Nurjana, Pak Mukti, Mr. Suin Lee, dan Mr. Kim. Terima kasih, thank you very much. And see you again for another cooperation, another occasion. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.